Well, tonight we are following up on parents' concerns about school hiring and training policies. This comes after a video appears to show a school bus aide assaulting a student. So we're taking a look at some of the current policies here in Colorado and speaking with advocates about what they say needs to change. Here's Angelica Albaladejo for Denver7's Investigates.
A disturbing video of abuse. A school bus aide hitting a child. Even more upsetting for parents because it's not the first time.
It's a systemic issue. It happens across schools. They put people who are underprepared into situations that require a lot of understanding and a lot of skills, and they just don't have them.
Caitlin Kendrick, a special needs educator for the last decade, says problems with how Colorado school districts train paraprofessionals recently made her quit.
I could not take the way that the children were being treated.
Something parents like this Littleton mom feel deeply.
How dare you fail my son in such an astonishingly preventable way.
Videos show her son Dax being hit by paraprofessional Kiara Jones. Denver7 identified at least 3 more incidents of bus aides in our state accused of assaulting special needs children since 2016. Most have autism and can't speak.
And those are the kids that are getting hurt the most because they're the most vulnerable.
So what are Colorado school districts doing to keep these students safe? Denver7 looked into the current policies. Unlike classroom teachers, paraprofessionals aren't required to have a college education or any specific credentials.
I was explicitly told by somebody from the district that what they wanted was bodies in classrooms and that they were not concerned about the quality of who was there providing care for the children.
We asked the Colorado Department of Education how it oversees policies for paraprofessionals. The CDE has some recommendations for school districts when it comes to hiring. But otherwise, Colorado is a local control state, meaning it's up to each school district to come up with its own policies. And the state doesn't track what each district does. Even after multiple cases of known abuse on school buses, the CDE says it has no immediate plans to update policies or practices regarding paraprofessionals. That's left some parents frustrated.
We really need something at the state level that mandates what the minimum requirements are.
Taylor Unwin started a petition calling for statewide policy changes.
There's a coalition of parents that are demanding this change.
We reached out to Colorado's 10 biggest school districts with questions about how they hire, supervise, and investigate their paraprofessionals. Only 4 responded. All say they're looking at ways to improve safety practices and increase training. All fingerprint and background check new hires. Most review bus surveillance videos, but didn't specify how often. All launch investigations when they get a complaint, and most put the employee on administrative leave. Littleton, where the latest case of abuse happened, didn't answer our questions, but shared a letter from the superintendent. The district aspires to be a state leader in taking as many precautions as possible to safeguard our children, especially those who are most vulnerable. Just weeks ago, former Poudre School District paraprofessional Tyler Zanella pled guilty to assaulting multiple children with disabilities. Since then, Poudre says it's made some changes. When Zanella was hired, he already had a prior child abuse conviction. Poudre says now, any hiring candidate with a record of felony or misdemeanor child abuse and neglect will be automatically disqualified. But for some parents, it's not enough.
Or it affects all of us. Even if you don't have a child who's disabled, I'd encourage other parents to go to their school board meetings and ask for change.
Reporting for Denver7, I'm Angelica Albaladejo.